The Atlanta rapper known as Cash Out will spend the rest of his life in prison.
That's right. So after a jury convicted him of rape, sex trafficking, keeping a place of prostitution, and a whole lot more, 11.
Rapper Cash Out was once riding high. In 2012, his debut single, Cashin Out, dominated the charts, making him a household name. But behind the scenes, a much darker story was unraveling, one that would end in life imprisonment, multiple felony convictions, and the fall of a public figure who used fame as a weapon. Born John Michael Hakeem Gibson in Atlanta, Georgia, Cash Out skyrocketed to fame in 2012. With millions of streams, label attention, and a flashy image, he embodied the dream of overnight success. But even in those early days, insiders say his obsession with control and image masked something more sinister. Behind the music and flashy Instagram posts, Cash Out was allegedly recruiting women under false pretenses, promising fame, record deals, and financial security. According to court records, these weren't business opportunities. They were traps. You didn't just abuse your fame, you used it as a weapon. He began isolating his victims, moving them into hidden homes, cutting them off from their families, and enforcing control through fear. The operation was chilling in its precision. Here's how it worked. 1. Fake record deal. 2. Isolation. 3. Threats and control. 4. Forced sex work. Prosecutors described it as a manipulative criminal enterprise, with Cash Out at the center, using his fame to build a trafficking ring. The victims, many of them young women, were promised dreams but delivered nightmares. The case spanned over a decade. Let's look at the timeline. 2012, Cashin Out goes platinum. 2015, alleged trafficking begins. 2019, multiple brothels in operation. 2022, RICO indictment filed. 2024, victims testify. 2025, sentenced to life plus 70 years. When the indictment came down, it was devastating in scope. Human trafficking, 5 counts. Rape, 3 counts. Aggravated sodomy, 2 counts. RICO Act, 1 count. False imprisonment, 2 counts. The charges weren't just legal terms. They represented lives broken and trust destroyed.
John Michael Gibson took the mic one final time, not as the well-known rapper Cash Out,
Got a condo on my wrist, girl, I'm cashing out.
rather as a convicted felon fighting for a chance at freedom.
You know you can be falsely accused of things. Jesus was falsely accused of. One day, the truth will come out that these things never happened.
A jury found him guilty on roughly a dozen charges, including RICO, rape, and sex trafficking.
It's never behind me. It's always with me, even in my sleep and my subconscious. It changes you. It shakes you to the core.
Several victims and their families shared stories of the trauma they still endure.
Using his one-hit wonder status to steal their person. He and his mom literally stole the souls of all the women that they victimized.
The judge said the state proved those victims' stories beyond a reasonable doubt and showed no leniency as she sentenced Cash Out, his mother, and his cousin to decades in prison.
Court heard and viewed evidence demonstrating the very worst of human behavior toward other human beings.
The rapper known for his hit Cashin' Out is now behind bars, for good. One survivor testified. He said I'd be famous. Instead, he made me a prisoner. The emotional damage left in the wake of Cash Out's crimes is incalculable. 8+ confirmed victims, ages 17, 26. PTSD, depression, isolation. 3 women testified in court. I lost years of my life, but today I have my voice back. The courage it took to face their abuser in court gave the public its clearest picture yet of the evil behind the fame. Online, the reaction was swift. Shock, outrage, and heartbreak. Wait, Cash Out? Life in prison? This is sick. These women deserve justice. Crazy how someone can fall so far. The public mourned the illusion of a star, but stood with the victims who finally had...
Out to a story you'll see only on Channel 2 Action News at 5. Fulton County prosecutors are walking Channel 2 Action News through how they secured a guilty verdict in the RICO case against Atlanta rapper Cash Out. Channel 2's investigative reporter Ashley Lincoln joins us live now in downtown with the exclusive interview. Ashley, you found out what prosecutors say led the rapper to sex trafficking women for money in the first place.
George, prosecutors told me it was Cash Out's failing music career that led him down this path. They went through dozens of pages of bank statements that showed he made thousands more by pimping women versus the money he made from his career.
When the money went down online, he went to the street.
It's a conviction Fulton County prosecutors say was a joint effort to secure.
They got what they needed to get, which was life.
Prosecutors walked me through their evidence in the RICO sex trafficking case against rapper Cash Out,
His
cousin Tyrone Taylor, and his mother, Linda Smith.
The things I've been accused of, I know that I haven't done those things.
He took no responsibility and accountability for what happened.
Lead prosecutor Ernell Winfrey says Cash Out landed on their radar after various run-ins with police across the metro.
So you did have Gwinnett, you had Lowndes County, you had DeKalb County, you had Fulton County, you had so many counties implicated that we were able to bring in those crimes under the RICO statute.
Chief Deputy District Attorney Adrian Love.
The victims testify that they performed certain acts because they didn't want to get beaten. They didn't want to get run over. They didn't want to get hit in the head with a gun.
And prosecutor Grant Root sifted through thousands of text messages and bank statements.
We were able to show that the money was flowing from specific sex acts committed by trafficked women here in Fulton County up through the enterprise to Gibson, to Linda Smith.
District Attorney Fonnie Willis.
I'm always going to put my best and my brightest on the case, and we are going to make sure that they are out of our community for the rest of their days.
Cash Out will never walk free again. His story is a reminder fame doesn't erase accountability. And when victims speak up, justice can find a way. Justice for the victims. Subscribe for more true crime breakdowns. Drop a comment if this case shocked you.